Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. So I thought I'd give you guys a quick review on a game that was free this month for PlayStation Plus, and that is the Callisto Protocol. I don't know why, every time I think of it I always want to call it the Callisto Project, but now it's more fancy than that. It's the Callisto Protocol. Now I always wanted to try this game. Like, I did hear like a lot of mixed opinions when the game first came out. Some people just said it was like a crap version of Dead Space, pretty much, because it's by the same developers as Dead Space. I love me some Dead Space. Dead Space 1 and 2 are phenomenal games. Dead Space 3 is okay. Like, I feel like Dead Space 3 is more like an action game rather than a horror game. I don't know, I just feel like it was lacking compared to the first two games. It went for, say, more action, so it wasn't as scary in my opinion. But yeah, the Callisto Protocol, I didn't really want to buy it myself just in case I didn't like the game, even though it is quite cheap nowadays, like £15 or something. But yeah, I was really happy it came out for free on PlayStation Plus. And yeah, I played through it in maybe about 2 weeks, maybe. Not really a long game, maybe like a 10-hour long game or something on your first playthrough. It wasn't too long. I played through it on medium difficulty. And yeah, I've got to say, overall, this game was, it was okay. I'm being a little bit generous because I do love horror games, and it's quite rare I dislike a horror game. But yeah, for me this game was just okay. Like, I wouldn't have liked to have paid money for this game. I know technically I have paid money for it because it's PlayStation Plus, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't like to have bought it on its own. So yeah, first of all, graphics are absolutely amazing. I played it on the PS4. I don't have a PS5 still, but yeah, graphics are amazing. Like, very very nice. Like, visuals, very like Dead Space, like, you know, like very spacey. You know, that kind of thing. Like the character models and that, like the facial animations, again, just absolutely brilliant. Like, absolute amazing visuals. Like, I don't know, 9 out of 10 at least for visuals alone. But yeah, that's like the best thing about the game for me. Characters are very very like just bland. Like, the guy you play as Jacob, he's okay. Like, he's likable enough. There's nothing like to him, you know. And like some of the other characters you meet along the way, Elias was okay. I didn't mind Elias. Elias is probably my favorite character. Just, I don't know, his dialogue just felt like more enjoyable to listen to than anybody else. I didn't like the female character, like Danny. I just thought she was very annoying. Like, you're supposed to like sympathize with her. Like, I'm not gonna like reveal spoilers or anything, but you're supposed to like sympathize, you know, have sympathy for her like as the game goes on. But I just thought she was annoying. I couldn't stand her. You know, I just, I just couldn't. I just didn't like her. I just thought the characters just weren't the strong point of the game. Say, not even the main character. Not like Isaac in like Dead Space 2, or even like the female character in Dead Space 1. I thought she was pretty good as well. She had something to her, which I'm not going to go into again for spoilers, but I liked her as well. Yeah, the characters in this game just felt bland. Combat was okay. I feel like this game went for like way too much like melee. You know, you do have like melee attacks and that in Dead Space games, but a lot of time just using your weapons, just use like melee for like a last resort. And this, you have to use melee quite a lot, because I feel like resources in this game were very slim. I was constantly running out of ammo. So I just had to like, you have to like punch loads of things, like whack them with your baton thing, and yeah, it just felt like quite annoying. Hold on. Sorry about that. So yeah, you use your baton and stuff. Like, the melee combat in this, like, it was okay for a little while, until it just gets like really repetitive when you realise you're just fighting, like, using melee way too often in this game. Like, it just gets a little bit repetitive. And don't even get started melee attacking when there's like multiple enemies at once. It's just an absolute nightmare because you like dodge using basically your analog stick to dodge left and right, depending on what way the enemy's hitting. But yeah, you just end up in like an animation where you're dodging things, but then you're getting hit by another enemy, so you're just like constantly dodging and stuff. It's just an absolute nightmare. Um, so yeah, the melee for me is just, it's not great. It just gets repetitive too quickly because you're using it too much. I don't know if anyone else had that problem or whether it was just me, but I just thought ammo was like way too scarce in this game. Games as I prefer shooting things rather than using, you know, melee attacks. But yeah, maybe that's just me. There's no map in this game as well, but the game is usually quite linear. but towards like the beginning of the game, I was kind of like struggling because there's like different like paths and things, but like certain like paths take you to like just like treasures and things you can like sell for money, just alternate paths like that. But yeah, you go through like vents and things, which again is another thing. I just think it's like used like way too much. You're just constantly going through vents or squeezing through like really like tight spaces. Like it's okay for like a few times. It just gets really repetitive. Just overdone it in my opinion when it comes to that. What else is there? The status thing you can use, which obviously you get in Dead Space. You can like freeze enemies, like slow them down, so you can like shoot their limbs a lot easier and things. I like that in this game. I just think it was like it just ran out like very very quickly. I just feel like I was constantly running out of the stasis like thing. But I did like grabbing enemies and like throwing them into like spike traps or throwing them into like grinding machines. That was really really cool. Like conveniently placed spike traps and machines. But I liked that. That was fun. See the blood splattering everywhere. That was really like it was really satisfying. Like I would say the game's brutal, like brutal deaths, just what you would expect from like Dead Space. Just limbs getting torn off, decapitations, heads getting crushed, and yeah, it's just a brutal game, like brutal death scenes. And yeah, one of the things for me about this game is the biggest fear in the game is not actually the enemies, it's dying. Yeah, no, not because of the gruesome death scenes, because of the loading screens. It's like bloody. I don't know, it must be like 50 seconds to load back into the game. Again, this is the PS4 version. I don't know how well it works on PS5. I'm guessing it's a lot quicker, but yeah, it's like a 40 second to 50-second like loading screen every time you die. Ugh. This is why I had my laptop next to me. I was like browsing around and stuff on like eBay and stuff and YouTube while I was like waiting for the loading screen because that's overkill. 40 seconds to like 50 seconds. That's too much. Way too long. I see. I'm sure it's just PS4 version. I'm sure like the PC version, like PS5 version. I'm sure it's cut down by like 20 seconds or something. Hopefully. Um. Yeah. Really. Anything else? I don't really think there's much else. I just think this game was just okay. Like it's Dead Space but average kind of thing. Like I don't know, maybe above average. I mean, I liked it enough to like complete the game. I could easily sit down and play it for a few hours, but I was just getting like, especially towards the end, I was just getting really frustrated with the game. Difficulty spikes were just, they were massive. Again, I'm playing it on normal mode. There's like a bit when you're riding like a lift kind of thing, and there's like enemies everywhere, and it's so bloody annoying. And you like die like so quickly in this game, and you've even got like bosses and things, and I'm not sure about enemies. Maybe there's enemies as well that can actually kill you in one hit, but I hate one hit kills. That is just lame. Can't stand it because like you heal yourself in this game, but you heal yourself like really slow. Like in Dead Space, you just like you heal yourself and like it heals automatically. Like your thing in your back goes up. In this, you have to like manually go like crouch down and inject something into your neck to heal. It just takes absolute forever. I don't know whether it's going with a more realistic thing, like to make you more scared of fighting enemies. It's like, oh my god, this enemy's gonna kill me, but I can't heal because the animation takes too long. I've got to like stand around and hopefully I can dodge some attacks and kill this enemy before it hits me. Basically, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, that's it for me, guys. I don't know whether like they're gonna make another game. Like, there's definitely a foundation here for a good game, just less melee combat and like I don't know, like have better characters, better story. It's just very like generic and yeah, it's not amazing. Like it's okay. Like I said, I liked it enough to finish it. If I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't have finished it because nowadays I'm more strict with games. If I'm not enjoying a game, I just like stop playing it. I usually give a game like an hour or two, and if it's just not gripping me, I just I play something else. But yeah, I beat it in like what 5 or 6 like settings. Again, I could have beat it in probably like a shorter amount of time. If I wasn't getting so frustrated with the game. But yeah, that is it, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you played this game. Do you enjoy this game? How would you rank it compared to Dead Space? My ranking would be Dead Space 2, Dead Space 1, Dead Space 3, and then this game, Callisto Protocol. I know it's a different series, but you can't help comparing it to Dead Space because it's the same developers. I've not played the remake of Dead Space, but I'm really looking forward to playing that. And it's got like a really it's getting a lot of good ratings. Which, to be honest, at first I thought this is going to be another one of those games that might end up like, ruining it. But yeah, it seems to they seem to have done a good job with the Dead Space One remake. So yeah, credit to them for that. I need to get around to giving that a shot at some point. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of the game, and yeah, catch you all later. See you guys. Thanks for watching.